So we're starting off with a book about pumpkins. It's called From Seed to Pumpkins by Wendy Pfeiffer. Spring winds warm the earth. A farmer plants hundreds of pumpkin seeds. Every pumpkin seed can become a baby pumpkin plant. Underground covered with dark, moist soil, the babies begin to grow. As the plants get bigger, the seeds crack open and stems sprout out. Roots dig down, and inside the roots are tubes. Water travels up these tubes just like when you suck juice out of a straw. So I also noticed something else in that picture. Altogether, what is that?
A worm.
What do you think worms do to help this? So it doesn't say on the page. I want you to turn and talk. What do you think worms do to help this? Alright, raise your hand. Give me some ideas. Why do you think the worm's there? Do we think it's helping? Do we think it's hurting? What do we think it's doing? Thumbs up if you think it's helping. Thumbs down if you think it's hurting. You can do both. You can do thumbs up if it's helping, thumbs down if it's hurting. I see a lot of thumbs up. Let me hear one other idea of what you think the worm is doing. Let's get that one more idea though. Antonia? Yeah, the worm makes tunnels and it helps keep the dirt nice and soft so the roots have plenty of room to grow. In less than 2 weeks from planting time, green shoots and pokes up through the earth. These shoots grow into tiny seedlings. 2 leaves, called seed leaves, uncurl on each stem, and they reach towards the sun. So the plants don't eat cheeseburgers and pizza like we do. It makes its own food. Because we don't make our own food. We have, or I guess we do, but we don't make it in our bodies. Someone makes it for us. And these plants, it have everything it needs to make its own food right in the plant. That's where they're away. And where flowers were, tiny, hard fruits begin to grow. Hundreds cling to the vines. The days grow hot. All summer, the warm sun and the cool rain help tiny fruits grow larger and larger. I want you to do a quick turn and talk, but let me tell you what to do. Pumpkins, I've seen them in many different colors. I want you to tell your partner what kind of colored pumpkins you've seen. Tell your partner. For months, small, flat, white pumpkin seeds have grown into big, fat, orange pumpkins. The pumpkins are ripe and round with lumps and bumps. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and they're waiting in the autumn sun. So now that the pumpkins have grown, we're ready to use them. And this is something important that we're going to use the rest of the week. What are some ways we use pumpkins? What are some ways that we use pumpkins? You're actually... Antonia, what's a way that you use pumpkins?
To make jack-o'-lanterns.
Make jack-o'-lanterns. Are there other things you cook with pumpkins? Charlie, do you do anything else with pumpkins?
We can carve jack-o'-lanterns in them for Halloween.
That's what Antonia said. Do you have any other ideas?
Okay, we can take out the seeds and make pumpkin seeds. And they taste like yummy popcorn.
Interesting. All right, let me see if anyone else has one more idea. Because some ways that pumpkins can be used just a few minutes ago. The way I want to point out is actually what Charlie said. Charlie said, hey, Antonio, I'm going to have you move to the back by Jackson. Is pumpkin seeds. Give me a thumbs up, actually, if you've had pumpkin seeds before. So I would say that's about half of you. Put your hands down. Guess what? Today, you're all going to try pumpkin seeds. You know what? Give me 5. You know what? You don't have to like them, but we're all going to at least try them because we are going to write a paragraph using our 5 senses in pumpkin seeds. These sheets for you. 2. That have each of the 5 senses that we talked about. And it has the little reminders too, so if you can't read, you can look at the picture. So sight for eyes, taste, tongue, hearing, ear, touch, finger, and nose, smell. So when we get these pumpkin seeds, we're going to write down some words in each of these boxes, just a few words that will help us remember when we write our paragraph what the seeds look like, tasted like, sounded like, felt like. I'm missing one. Smell like, I think I missed. So we're going to need some good adjectives. Smell and touch and hear them. So I'll write these words on the board and you can write them on your sheet. I'm curious. I'm going to actually pull sticks again. Once you're done writing your 2 words, I want you to get out some pumpkin seeds. I want you to touch them. Start to think of some words that remind you of how they feel. Have a chance to touch your pumpkin seeds yet? All right, how do they feel? Hard. That's a good word. Let's see. Aiden, how do they feel to you? Rocky. So how are they like rock? So you think they're hard too? Rocky, how do they feel to you?
Liney.
Liney? What does that mean?
Like it feels.
Like you can feel little lines on them? So he can feel lines. So I'm just going to write lines. Or grooves, right?
First grade. Guess what time it is?
Alright, you, once you have your 2 words, start tasting them. Start thinking of words. Start thinking what they taste like. I want everyone to try at least 1 seed. Taste them. If you like them, have more than 1. You can do some turning and talking with the people at your table and talk about how they taste. Who you're thinking of?
Because they just taste like butter. But they taste like popcorn. Yeah, they can taste like popcorn too.
Raise your hand. What goes on that first blue line? Remind me. Addison. Title. So I want 3 ideas for a title. 3 ideas that I'll write on the board. Rocky, what's one of your ideas? How about we just do pumpkin seeds? It doesn't have to be long, right? That sounds like a good red ending idea for Rocky. Pumpkin seeds. Alright, so in a green go sentence, our first sentence, that's going to be, boom, what the readers, what you're going to tell them. So we want to know right away, what are you going to tell the people who are reading your paragraph? What is your paragraph going to be about? Let me hear those ideas.
We smelled the seeds. We touched the seeds, and we ate the seeds.
So you use your 5 senses, right? So we could also do, I used my 5 senses with pumpkin seeds. And then we'll tell them about that. I think a lot of you have your green go sentence done. So now it's time for our mighty middle sentences. So you know when you see a traffic light, it's red, yellow, green. Raise your hand. What does yellow mean when you're at a traffic light?
You have to go slow.
Slow down. So that's the same thing with our paragraphs. Our yellow sentences really mean slow down. We need to take some more time with this writing because your green sentences, boom, I'm telling you what this paragraph's about. But for our yellow sentences, when we write, we need to slow down, add some good details because this is where most of our writing is. We can't forget the red or the green, but we need to really slow down and focus on this yellow. But guess what? You've already done a lot of work for the yellow. You know that sheet you have? That has a lot of the words that can tell you about your pumpkin seeds, right? And your sentences. You have your sight words, your taste words, your touch words, your hear words, your smell words. I erased mine, but I know all of you have some. And if you're fun at speech, you can, I'm sure your shoulder buddy will help you. So with our, let's see, raise your hand if you have an idea for your next sentence. Nicholas, what's your idea for your next sentence?
It tasted like peanuts.
It tasted like peanuts. What's it in your sentence?
The pumpkin.
So for Nicholas, my pumpkin seeds tasted like, and I'm actually going to put a blank because you could put popcorn there. You could put whatever other words, walnuts there, I know McKenna said. So you can put my pumpkin seeds tasted like peanuts, popcorn, walnuts. Let me hear another taste sentence. Ethan. I'm going to bring a taste sentence. Do you have one for taste?
Look at your taste box.
Your taste box. What did you taste?
We tasted pumpkin seeds and it tasted like butter.
Okay. So my pumpkin seeds, you can use that sentence too, Ethan. My pumpkin seeds tasted like butter. And let me hear another sentence.
My pumpkin seeds tasted like popcorn.
You could put popcorn. Liam?
My pumpkin seeds tasted like nothing that I had.
Nothing that you've had before. Alright, last one, Kyle. Let me hear it.
My pumpkin seeds tasted like salt.
Like salt. So it sounds like a lot of you like the beginning to this sentence, so I'm going to leave this up there. So you can put my pumpkin seeds tasted like, and put that word there that you have in your box. How did you feel about the pumpkin seeds? Addison, how did you feel about the pumpkin seeds? So Addison liked her pumpkin seeds. My pumpkin seeds were good. Paragraph. So today we're going to have two people in our office here do their pumpkin seed paragraph, and then we'll have a couple of positives and we'll have a couple of, I think this would make your story better, okay?
Pumpkins start as seeds, and I saw dots on my pumpkin seeds. My pumpkin seeds tasted like sugar. My pumpkin seeds felt like salt when I touched them. My pumpkin seeds, they felt hard. My seeds taste good.
Alright, let's clap for Colin.
Give him a round of applause.
I'll hold this. So let's do two things you liked about Colin's story. Colin, you actually can go up to people and choose, okay? Maybe do one boy and one girl since it's two. Alright, so when you start, you're going to say, I like how you
use two finger spaces.
So you like his spacing. Thank you, Ethan.
I like how you used period.
At the end of the sentence. Thank you, Addison. I agree. Let's give one more round of applause for Andrew.